Hello, and this video is going to be how to choose a proper target and proper place to throw at. I have chosen I'm guessing this would probably be 10 feet, possibly shorter because I am about 6'2", but I've chosen a very large piece of plywood and a very wide piece of plywood too. Not only that, but I have chosen a very thick piece of plywood that is about that thick. That way I still haven't poked a solid hole straight through this plywood with my knives. The other thing that I suggest you do if you're wanting to get serious about throwing knives and not just throwing anywhere whenever you throw, because you want to have consistency and accuracy, I suggest that when you throw the knives at a target, you actually draw a target on. If you're the type of person who doesn't want to draw a human being outline or an animal outline, I suggest you just draw a bullseye and make sure that it is even, and know that you always want to hit for the bullseye. And to show you what I have drawn a ninja, just a standard bad guy, and gave him some armor because I did it when I was starting out. I had to hit him in the places that weren't armor, like here, and I couldn't hit his sword because he would deflect it. But I basically stood up to it, and when I stood up to it, I put it, let's see if this is catching it, put my head, took a marker, and I just drew the marker on the top of my head. This is the other thing you need to do. You need to make sure that if you're around neighbors, I'm sorry, I'm still sick. If you're throwing in a suburban area or an urban area, which it's dangerous to do in the city, obviously, you want to make sure that you have wide open spaces, or at least access to the woods. And you want to also make sure that your neighbors are okay with it. If they say anything to you, like, stop throwing those knives, you're going to kill somebody, just look up the law, call your county desk officer for the police department, talk to him, figure out what the law is in your city or your state or your county or wherever you live, and make sure that you either have a rebuttal to say to your neighbors, I'm sorry, but I'm within my rights to throw my knives here. You know, I'm not hurting anyone. I'm just doing what my hobby is. And if they feel it's a danger to their children, or if there's children out in their backyards, don't throw the knives. Wait until they go back inside and throw it later on. Always throw it in the day, not in the dark. That's the other thing. Wear comfortable clothing, stuff that's not loose, because when you throw the knife, if it gets caught on your shirt, it might pull and come back and hit you or something like that. So you don't want to throw with loose clothing on. And I guess the next video will be about actually throwing knives. So there we go.